Looking for MUT22 coins? AOEAH.com has the cheapest and most reliable coins on the market. Click the link in the description and use coupon code SPORTS for 3% off your order. YouTube, what's up? It's your boy Duke, back here from Sportsgamerz.com, and I'm super excited for today's Madden 22 tip video. I'm about to break down a Blitz defense that is an absolute glitch. It's very, very easy to set up. Only really need to do 1 to 2 adjustments, and it will bag both the run and the pass, and it can beat any protection scheme out there with insanely fast pressure. So this is something that you can do no matter what system you play on. We're going to be looking at nickel triple. So this formation is found in a few different playbooks. One of my favorites to use it in is the Ravens. So in this formation, you will want to make sure that you have a fast corner in the slot where you see Murphy and some fast edge rushers. A lot of times we're going to be using the linebacker who's blitzing. So as you guys can see here, that's Simmons. So that should be a very good user. Now, if you guys look, yes, this is a formation to where you could put a safety in the game here, but being as we're using the Cardinals, Simmons will do just fine. So the play we're going to look at in this video is the nickel blitz / nickel blitz 2. Can give you either a man or a cover 2 variation. I'll show you guys how to set up both. And we're going to go against a lot of different formations so you can see how it works against many formations. So just a reminder, guys, if you enjoy my content, make sure you subscribe to the channel. If you really rock with me, drop a like on the video, comment. All that stuff really does help me out a lot. So this guy who's manned up on the running back, sometimes you're going to actually want to put him on a blitz angle, but this is who you're going to use her. You want to be always on the guy responsible for the running back. We're going to go ahead and pinch our defense, and that's going to bring your secondary players up, and it's also going to change the way the D-line is aligned. Now, you see the nickel corner who's blitzing? You need to make sure he's lined up next to this edge rusher. Certain formations, he'll be lined up a little different, and I'll show you some examples of that later in the video. But basically, at this point, this is all you have to do. I like to use this guy over the D tackle and actually, like I said, put myself on a blitz angle, because even though I'm not blitzing, what that does is it distracts the offensive line thinking I'm blitzing, which allows the pressure to come in even better. So you can shade up if you don't have good press corners, your corners aren't fast enough to press. Shade over the top. If they are, then you can keep the press animations. You can shade inside out. Doesn't really matter. But basically, my job on this play as the user is to make sure that if the running back goes out on the route, I guard him. If not, I take a step forward, and then I kind of just guard the first read, whether it's over the middle or quick corner route. Now, this setup can beat any protection scheme. I will say there's one adjustment you would want to use a little bit differently if someone's running a lot of max protect. And if you guys can give me 300 likes on this video, I will drop another video breaking down that tip and also some extra coverage stuff you can do. Anyways, let's take a look at how this works on the field. As you can see, the running back goes out, so I just simply peel off and I guard him. You guys can see that 2 people come free here. If you're enjoying my YouTube content, I highly recommend you check out Sportsgamerz.com. This is where I post all my premium Madden 22 content. I have eBooks, offensive and defensive schemes, plus I do 4 to 6 premium tips every week in the Madden Vault. This content is available for both current and next gen, so no matter what system you play on, we got you guys covered. Our best offer yet is the Sportsgamerz Madden VIP membership. This gives you access to the entire site, every tip, every ebook, plus the meta reports for only $19.99. I'll post a link to it in the description and the comments. Make sure to check it out for the best tips and content available at the best price anywhere. Free here. And actually on this example both of them came free from the same side. So you guys can see, even though I'm guarding the running back, I do still take that step forward to distract the O-line before I peel off. And if at this point you throw the ball there, that's a pick. But you guys can see here, on the left side, we get 2 people screaming free. Super, super fast pressure. They can't pick that up even if they do block the running back, because you'll get 2 players free regardless. Now you guys can see, everybody is covered. There's nobody even remotely open here. They're just now getting into their routes when we're about to get sacked. So you guys can see if they block the running back, take a look at that here. It's going to pretty much work the same way. We're going to pinch our defense. We're going to go ahead and use the guy on the running back, put ourselves on a blitz angle over to the D tackle, And then, like I said, you can shade. You could pass commit if you're pretty sure that they're going to pass the ball. Pass committing this year does help a lot when they do pass. But basically, the snap, you just take a step forward, and then, you just go ahead and take away that first read. And as you guys can see there, even with the running back blocked, he's not able to slow down this blitz at all. We're in here really, really fast. Now, as far as if you play Mutt, if you want to run some abilities, if you're going to run a lot of man coverage, I would definitely check out those deep route knockout abilities. Those definitely help a lot this year for guys that play man coverage. I feel like it's one of the more underrated abilities in the game this year by far. But look, the running back does not do anything. We actually get someone coming from the right side of the screen free here up the gap. He has to pick him up. The other guy comes free for the sack. So let's take a look at how this could work against some other formations. Gun bunch, very popular. And for everyone who was asking me, oh, what about your coaching adjustments? What do you do for those? I just turn auto flip on because I'm always trying to get the nickel corner on the strong side of the formation. That's about it. I don't really do anything else. That's it. I don't, need to do anything else here. But again, this is bunch. So we're going to go ahead and pinch our entire defense. Now, here you'll see that we actually have this guy's man up on the running back. We don't want that. He needs to guard the tight end. He's closer to tight end, so we're going to man him up on the tight end. And this time we're going to use her the safety and go ahead and be responsible for the running back, because it just makes more sense. We shouldn't have this guy running across the formation to guard the tight end. That does not make any sense. So we're just going to go ahead, use him over top of the D tackle, and once again, if the running back goes out, we guard him. If he stays in the block, we just basically take that first read away, whether it's over the middle, a quick corner out, doesn't really matter. As you guys can see here, the running back does pick up the initial gap pressure, but the edge pressure is still coming free. That's what I really like about this. Super easy setup that can bag the run and the pass, because you guys can see I'm not like hovering over a lineman. I'm actually over a D tackle, so that allows me to do a lot better job against run gap shooting. And the pressure against the pass is so good because you get two people free with such an easy setup. As you see here, two people are coming. One's up the gap and one's off the edge. I mean, you can't pick both up. Everyone's manned. I take that first read away, and you're done for. So that's why you do want a fast nickel corner here, because a lot of people use fast quarterbacks. So you don't want them to just be able to easily run away from you. Now, to show this against something where the running back goes out against bunch, you'll see what I mean. So you pinch the defense, man this guy up on the tight end. Okay, so here the running back's going out. And again, you do put your user on a blitz angle. I know sometimes it doesn't show it because of the play arc glitch, but still, you are responsible for the running back. So if he does happen to go out, you just peel off, take him, and as you guys can see, super fast pressure here. They're not going to be able to, make any sort of reads. All you got to do is take away the first one or the running back if he goes out. At this point, they're passing the ball, they're throwing a pick, so they got to eat the sack. So I do want to show this against some spread looks, and I do want to get into the cover 2 version before we end the video. The cover 2 version is simply going to allow you to play a zone, so they don't always just assume you're a man coverage. And the way this works against spread is a hair different. So let's look at both of those examples very quickly before ending the video. Just want to make sure you guys understand how this could work in any scenario, and also how to mix in zone. So let's stay in the man-to-man version first, and let's just simply get into some sort of spread. Look, we'll go doubles here. So again, it's the same thing. We just pinch our defense. Now the thing I wanted you to notice is against spread sets, the nickel corner, he's not exactly next to the edge rusher. Now he's not super far off, so this could work. But what will work better is if you just move him in like 2-3 yards right next to the edge rusher, like it was against the other formations. Because you're like, sure, he can come free off this look, but he won't be there as fast because he's a little bit more in the slot. Whereas if you move him right next to the edge rusher, now he's coming directly from the same area he was against all the other formations, which will result in better pressure. So again, other than that, it's all about your shading. If you feel comfortable pressing or not, if you want to shade over the top or underneath, you can shade underneath and really get a lot of good animations, and you can get underneath a lot of routes. But when you underneath, it could give up the deep ball. Now, inside or out, that's just depending upon personal preference. Maybe they're running on the slants and posts, obviously inside shading. Maybe they're running some out-breaking routes, outs, corners, etc. Outside shading. So again, I'm still responsible for the running back, put myself on a blitz angle, If the running back stays in, don't have to worry about him. If he goes out, we gotta check him. Again, multiple people come free. I get a strip sack here. Very, very, very good defense. They just ran 4 verts. I kind of just played under the middle, and yeah, they're not going to block that. So, last thing I want to look at is the nickel blitz 2 variation. You don't want to, no matter if you have the team to play a lot of man coverage, you never just want to play man coverage every play on this year's game. The reason for that is any good player this year, if they know the coverage every play, will be able to dissect it. So nickel blitz 2 is going to let you basically just give them the same look but play zone coverage. So again, we're going to pinch our defense. Now here, when you're in this nickel blitz 2, you need to go ahead and blitz this linebacker right here who is in the box. He's not blitzing by default. He's in a hook zone. So we're going to go ahead and the easiest way for me to do this is simply just to blitz all linebackers. Now when I blitz all linebackers, it will go ahead and blitz Collins too. You can use him and we're good to go. It's the same thing here. You want to stand over to D-tackle. Now, you could, if you wanted to, you could get crazy, bring your safety in the box, use her to safety, make some crazy adjustments. I'm not going to do all that. I'm going to keep it simple and just use the guy in the box. Now, when you're running cover 2 and you're rushing, you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, right? And then our user, he's not actually rushing. He's our user. Basically, you're going to have the flats guarded and the 2 deep zones. Now, you know that you're getting fast pressure here, so you're responsible for the quick reads over the middle. You can zone drop your flats or just shade them to maybe you have 2 hard flats to take away the quick flats, and then you have to maybe worry about the corner routes yourself. That's up to you, but you know the pressure's coming quick here, so you can decide if you want to give up the quick flat pass and take away the corner, or if you just want to make sure they can't even throw the flats at all. That's completely on you. But either way, when you're running this, you're responsible for the middle. So, if someone running down the seam or like maybe a in or a drag or any sort of route over the middle, that's you. You guys can see again, super fast pressure, multiple people were coming free, and we actually got another sack fumble. So this defense is going to do a really, really good job of bringing the pressure. They're not going to have much time to make any reads. It's going to force quick decisions, will get you a lot of sacks, a lot of turnovers. It can definitely be one of those high-risk, high-reward defenses to where, if they're able to make that first read consistently against your user, they can complete some passes. But if you have any sort of user ability whatsoever, I promise you guys, you're going to bait them into some picks, or at least, the very least, they're going to get sacked a lot. So I hope you enjoy this defense. Until next time, it's Duke, and I'm out of here.